My name is Rob Celani. This is the first presentation for Accounting Ethics, Accounting 6650. I chose to talk about scenario 2, which was an audit for an acquisition. Both the buyer and the seller were clients of the firm doing the audit. The seller happened to be good friends with one of the senior partners of the auditing firm. The buyer, after the transaction was completed, claimed that the financial statements were misrepresented and that because of that, or were manipulated, and because of that, he overpaid for the company by $3 million. So he wanted the seller to return $3 million. The new partner at the firm that completed the audit knew that the audit was done correctly and that the transaction was fair for both parties. However, when he went back to examine the work papers, he realized that they were done in a sloppy manner, and because of that, there could be an appearance of deceit, incompetence, or bias. There were 4 options to consider. The first was to do nothing. The second option would be for the partner that completed the audit to go back and fix the work papers. The third option was to bring the problem to the attention of the senior partners in the firm, and for that new auditor to accept responsibility and the consequences for the poor work done on the work papers. And finally, the last option would be to bring the issue to the senior partners and the legal counsel of the firm, and then with their permission, share with both the buyer and seller the problem with the sloppy work on the work papers, and to hopefully clear the air between the two parties. So in considering the options, the first 2 are not really viable solutions. Doing nothing wouldn't help deal with the problem, and would basically just be waiting for a bigger problem to happen. The second option, to change the work papers, was not a good option as well, because it would give the appearance that he was trying to fix a problem with the work as opposed to just fix the sloppiness of the work. The third option was a good option, but it didn't really deal with solving the problem necessarily. The fourth option appeared to be the best option, which would be to discuss the problem with the senior partners and with the legal counsel of the firm, and then to share the work paper sloppiness with both the buyer and the seller, and hopefully resolve the issue between them. And in reality, what the partner chose was to go back and fix the work papers, which ended up creating a bigger problem because the litigation moved forward, and in court the partner had to explain why when he changed the work paper notes, he was initialing for the other people that worked on the papers. So basically he created the appearance of bias or possibly fraud where none existed. Thank you.